Okay, hold it just like that. All right, so on 28 times 5, we've been breaking apart numbers using an open array. We would break apart 28 with 20 plus 8. Okay, so the 28 gives me 2 parts, so I'm going to make an array that has 2 parts. This part will be the 20, and this part will be the 8. Okay, and we're going to take both of those parts and multiply them times 5. Okay, so now we're going to multiply using our finger 5 times 20. I will write it right inside this box. 5 times 20. Okay. First of all, I have the basic fact, 5 times 2 equals 10. And then I have 1 0, so 10 times more than 10 is 100. Then I have 5 times 8, and I'll write that. 5 times 8 equals 40. Okay. So now I've got these two numbers, 140, and I'm going to write them. Are you holding it? Okay. Over here, 100 plus 40. These numbers are partial products. Each number is part of the product, but to find the whole product, we need to add them together. Right? So here I have 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 4 is 4, and bring down my 1. Then I'll write my so statement back to the original problem. So 28 times 5 equals 140. Okay, that's 2 digits times a single. Okay, that's what we were doing all last week. So this week we've moved on or started with 2 digits times 2 digits. Okay, the setup is basically the same. Okay, first we have our 18, which we would break apart into a 10 plus an 8, and 45 would be a 40 plus a 5. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the open array. I know I have 2 parts horizontally, and now I'm going to have 2 parts vertically. That's going to cause me to end up with 4 squares. Okay, and that's 2 horizontally for the 10 plus 8, and 2 vertically for the 40 plus the 5. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and write that. 10 plus 8. And here we have our 40 plus our 5. Okay, so these are the parts that we're going to multiply together. All right, so we're going to start here, just like we did before. 40 times 10. 40 times 10. The basic fact is 4 times 1, and that equals 4. And then I have 2 zeros. 2 zeros represents 100. So 100 times more than 4 is 400. Then I have 40 times 80. No, sorry. 40 times 8. Thank you. And the basic fact there is 4 times 8. Can you see me? Okay. Or see the paper? And 4 times 8 equals 32. And then I have that 1 0 that represents 10. So 10 times more than 32 is 320. Okay. Then I'm moving on to 5 times 10. 5 times 10 is already a basic fact. I know that equals 50. And then 5 times 8. And 5 times 8 equals 40. Okay, so since I had 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to have 4 partial products too. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it's very important that I draw lines over here to help me line everything up. All right, so I have 400, 320, 50, and then 40. And if your lines are not long enough, make sure you extend them. Okay, so now I have 4 partial products, and I will add 0. 5 plus 4 is 9, and 2 more is 11. Carry the 1. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. And then my so statement. So 18 times 45 equals 810. Okay. All right, thank you, baby.